Hi everyone, this is Ujjwal and this is my third database lab experiment. The title of the experiment is Basic SQL. So in this experiment, we are supposed to use aggregate function, group by and order by clause, built-in functions. So let us see how we are going to do with the help of school file that I have already created. Uh, and this is the first question. Find out how many customer have done the booking. So in order to find how many customer have done the booking, so we have used this query. So the first query is select count distinct customer ID from car ID. So this is how we use this thing. And if you see here, first I'm just counting the customer ID with distinct customer ID and from car booking. So from here we'll know that okay, 4 customers have booked the car. So this is how we get the first answer, that is how many customers have done the booking. So that's why we have used the distinct. If you don't use the distinct, the data will be repeated for same customer ID, so we'll get the wrong answer. So the other question is, we are supposed to answer what is the average price of luxury car. So we have to find the average price of luxury car. So from here, first we are getting select star from price details. So we are getting the price details of all the car. So in order to find the price detail, first what you have to do, we are supposed to update select average base price per day. So base price per day and average is the aggregate function we are using from price detail, where car type is equal to luxury car. So from luxury car we are getting the average base price per day. So this is how we have completed the experiment, question number 2. And the third question is, what is the maximum date of booking of the car? So in order to find what is the maximum booking date of the car, we have to use one sum. Suppose we want return date minus booking date. So if we get the difference between the return date minus booking date, we'll know that okay, this car is booked for maximum number of days. So from car ID, we grouped the car by car ID. So this is return date for the all the car. So in order to get the maximum of this booking date, so the expected answer will be 81. So how we are going to find this thing? So we are going to use the sub query. So we are getting from car booking group by car ID having some, then return date minus booking date should be equal to, then again we are using the sub query, select maximum date minus return date, the same query that we have used before. So it will return only one value, and it will, if we return date minus booking date will be maximum, the maximum will be taken and will be displayed. So 81 equal to 103 will be the answer. And after that, the next question what we have here is, find out the number of booking for each car and arrange them in ascending order. So in order to find the number of booking for the each car and arranging them in the ascending order, what we are going to do is just we are going to find out the maximum number of booking. So maximum sum return date minus my booking date. So this is the earlier question. And after that, we have select first name last name from customer here, where name like r percentage or first like r percent. So this is the question from where we have to display the name of the customer starting with r or r. So this is how we are going to use our query. First name like r percentage or first name like r percentage. So this is how we find the strings. So let's see how we are doing. So Radhika Ram will be coming because his first name will be starting with R, capital R or small r. So that's why we are using the OR clause. And this is the end of the discussion. Then again we have which booking is done most recently. So in order to find which booking is done recently, what we are supposed to do is we have to take the select star from car booking, where system date minus booking date equal to select from minimum date. So this is how the rough idea we are going to do. So if we do like that, minimum of system date minus booking date, we have to take the minimum of system date and minus booking date in the sub query, and after that we have to pass to the outer query. So here it will return the one thing, and the booking number will come, and the most recent date will come from system date minus booking date. And after that, we have the next question is replace the registration number of on which has X with T. So how we are going to do is just we are going to use the update in update card detail, and then we are going to use the set registration number and replace is already the user system function that we have, and after that registration number we have to replace X with T. So that's how we use replace the registration number with X and T. So this is the way how we do it, and after that the rows will be updated. So here if you see T R X, so X is replaced with T, so TW, so here is no X, so this is the only person with T, so here it's replaced. And after that what we are supposed to do next is display the start symbol in front price. So what will be the logic for this? So simply we are going to use the concatenation concept here. So what we are supposed to do, just we have to use the or clause, and we'll get how to display the dollar before that. So if you see, we have to just tap the simple select statement, select query, then car ID type, then you have to do dollar sign and this or. So this is or is concatenation, so it will concatenate with the base price per day, so it will print with dollar. And after that what we are supposed to do is find the car booking repair. That this question I was not able to do it, so we'll move to next question. Find the top 3 car booking of cars. So you know this is the question of top and analysis, so we have to use the concept of sub query and the inline view. So how we are going to do is just, it's a simple question, so we will not make it that much complicated. So the question is that just we have to find the top and analysis of the car. So if you go here, you will find where is that? Yeah, here is just row num. So row num less than equal to 3. So this is the main thing that we are using to find the top and analysis. So here what is number of booking, maximum number of, what is the question? Find the top 3 booking of cars. So which all cars booked for maximum number of time, we have to use this thing. So select row num car ID, this is the first query, and after that inside from we are using here inline view. So inline view we are using, so this is how the format inside the from and we are using do by car ID and order by car ID, because we have to arrange in descending order. From there we will just get the row num less than equal to 3, so top 3 will print. So this is how we are getting top 3 and maximum number of car booking. And after that the next question is calculate the age of the customer using date of birth and find who is the oldest. So how we are going to use this, just we are dividing the concept, like how we are conjugating first name with conjugation with last name, so it's coming together within the join. So now we have to extract the system date. So for using that we have to use the system function to char state y minus 2 date of birth that we have already fed in our database, and have to subtract all this thing as age from customer detail. So it will as age, so it will as age will come, and just we have to display. So from this display description of this query, you can see Radhika Ram Mohan is the oldest. So how we are gonna find this thing? So simply we are going to use the sub query. So these all are the things that we have done the earlier, and from here if you see we have used the same this query in our sub query. So since we have to find the maximum, so we are going to find where to char system date minus to char same concept and the same line we are going to use, but in the sub query part what we have to do, we have to use select maximum. So here from this above table, if you see the maximum of this will be taken, so maximum will be the of taken will be of age 37. So age 37 will be printed, and this is how we are going to implement this thing. And the next question is what we are supposed to do, arrange the customer name in descending order, display the first name together with second name at them. So we can do it simply using the concatenation and order by using the ESC. So this is the first name and last name we are concatenating, we are using together, and after that we are just ordering by first name using DES. It will arrange in descending order. So R will come first, then P, then M, like that we have to do. And the next question what we are supposed to do is we find the average booking of each car and which are all booked more than the average. So this is the little bit tricky question, but it's easy only. First what we are supposed to do, we have a total car ID number 8. So what we will do, we have to count the car ID by 8 from car booking by car ID. So we'll get the some value here for the average of car ID for all the different cars. And after that we have to take the average. So we are using select average count of car ID by 8 for car ID. So for all the car ID we will get some average. Now the question, what the question is asking is find the average booking of each car and which are all booked more than the average. So we already find the average. So now we are supposed to use the subquery. So how we are going to use the subquery? So this is the statement that I have written. Select count car ID from car booking to by car ID and all this thing, that statement that we have used earlier. Now from this statement, this is the subquery, and subquery where we are going to use. So from this, if we find the average of the car ID, and if we compare with the outer query, every car will be that will be having average greater than the subquery will be executed. So it will come as 0.375. So the question is completed, that find the average booking of each car and which are all booked more than the average. So we'll get to this, and after that what we are supposed to do in the next question is find the car which is offered with minimum price. So minimum price, so base plus per day, we have to first think, okay, this is the table from price detail. If you see the minimum price here is 400. So how we are going to obtain this 400? So here if you see, here you select star from price detail where base price per day equal to select minimum. So if we use this theory, what we will do, give minimum of base price per day. So it will going to give 400. So here we are going to use the sub query. So we have to display this thing. So we are going to select star from price detail where base price per day. So it will return only one